we're now headed to Deadwood. Gonna look around that area. Should be there in another hour and a half, 2 hours or so. So an adventure this has turned into. So far on this adventure we have had forest fires, we have had a rock slide, we've lived through earthquakes, and extreme heat, and actually even hail. So luckily we're in Wyoming heading north. I don't think we'll run into any hurricanes, but that's about all that's left. I guess we could run into tornadoes, but we've actually been through a tornado in our camper before, which was interesting. That was several years ago. We woke up to a tree being down in front of our camper and a tree being down behind our camper. And the sad part of it was we all slept through it, and it was Jim and I plus all 3 kids. Interesting, but anyway, we're on our way to Deadwood. It's kind of strange with the cattle. You'll see them all at once, and then you won't see any for miles and miles. Our nice little co-pilot here. Can you give me a hello there, huh? Tell them that you are our co-pilot, telling us where to go. I say hello. Well, I do believe that we are in South Dakota now. Haven't seen any signs yet, but we are in a small little town, kind of a neat little town. I don't even know what the name of it is.
Spearfish.
Spearfish. I guess Spearfish Canyon is where we're at. I love these closed and flashing signs on 90 here. They were all over Wyoming, so they must get some real major snowstorms that they ended up having to close down the road a lot. I remember Michigan's 1978 blizzard, and that was bad enough. Wyoming was pretty flat and just little shrubs here and there. A lot of sage. You could smell the sage when you got up and walked outside in the mornings. Pretty strong. It's really hazy here. I'm not sure whether this is haze or if it's fire somewhere. We've noticed that most of the places we've been through the west here, we have had a haze, but it's been caused from smoke. Headed to Deadwood. We are in the Black Hills, actually the Black Hills National Park. You can see all the nice trees, the rolling ridges. You can also see how hazy it is. All this haze is caused from smoke. So there must be a fire somewhere. I haven't checked online, but my internet's been kind of going in and out in these hills. But it sure is beautiful. Lots and lots of pine trees. Windy, curvy roads. We are just outside of Deadwood now. I think all of this, both sides or most of this is the national forest, the redwoods, or not the redwoods, the Black Hills. Coming into Deadwood right now. You can see population is only, what did you say, 1,200?
Yeah.
So it's not a very big area at all, but I believe Deadwood's where there's the Tombstone Cemetery that's buried some of the historical figures of our past. Beautiful area. Town's kind of built into the side of a mountain down in a little valley. Now in a historical Deadwood downtown area. Looks like it's pretty much been fixed up.
This part.
Yeah, this part has, so we'll see if we get down farther. This looks pretty modern. Streets are pretty narrow. Got a trolley here that must take you all over. Mr. Woo's, whatever that is.
How much you want to bet that wasn't here back in, well,
Four
really,
Points, Sherrington, yeah, on the one side. And on this side we have Dolly's chainsaw art. So you see all the carvings here.
big tourist.
Yeah, it's a big tourist trap. Oh, look at that bull. Carved a bull out. Just what we need for our front yard. I think we're now coming into maybe more of the older part. Yeah. Older part of 7 days of 76. Deadwood, welcome. I don't know what that means, but beef jerky, Nugget Saloon, Mineral Palace, Gem Steakhouse and Saloon, lots of bars, trading companies, oh, an old brick road, a brothel. Look at that historical brothel, was right there. Trading post. And a few people. This is a lot more crowded than it was coming into town. We've got a stop sign here. People are crossing, I guess.
In 1/4 mile,
Nobody's
turn
crossing,
left on
so
Deadwood
go.
Street.
Mustang Sally's. Look at that. Mustang Sally's. Gee, I wonder what that was. Stealing Company, Bloody Nose Saloon, Black Hills Gold, Steakhouse Saloon, and how about a Holiday Inn Express and Suites?
That's where Calamity Jane stayed.
Turn left on Deadwood Street, then take the first left.
There's our Trafalgar coach.
Yeah. This is a four-way stop, so doesn't look like anybody's gonna cross. Whoops, yeah, it's too late now, so. Silverado. Old called Franklin Hotel, so I wonder how old that is. Got the old columns out front, but who knows.
Turn left on Pine Street, then take the first left.
And that is the tower. And now we are at an elementary school. Some more views of Deadwood area. It really is pretty. Like most of the American spots, it has now turned into a tourist trap. But the history of the area is really interesting. To think this was part of the Gold Rush, Black Hills.
Settling in the west.
Yep, beginning of the settling of the West as people was moving westward to California. A lot of shootouts here and all kinds of good stuff. But it sure is pretty country. I bet in the winter it's interesting. Still going down the road from Deadwood. Beautiful, just absolutely magnificent. I can only imagine wintertime here though. A lot of the areas here too, you can see signs of a previous fire. It's amazing how strong in the survivals of the pine trees. They are a hardy breed and seem to lots of times come back from the fires.